Important current affairs 28 April 2020. Sana Mir announced retirement. Former Pakistan captain Sana Mir has announced her retirement, bringing to an end a 15-year career. She played 226 internationals, including 137 as captain from 2009 to 2017. She had announced a break from international cricket in November 2019. She recalibrated her future objectives and targets. She made her T20 international debut against Ireland in Dublin in May 2009. KKR to buy 5 solar assets from SP Group. KKR has agreed to buy 5 solar assets of 317 megawatt from the cash-strapped Sapurzi Palonzi Group for $200 million. The divestment will help the group in its deleveraging exercise. The portfolio comprises of assets with a capacity of 169 megawatt in Maharashtra and assets with a capacity of 148 MWP in Tamil Nadu. Survey conducted by local circles. According to a new survey conducted by local circles, 47% of startups and small and medium businesses MSMEs who participated in a survey said that they have less than 1 month to no capital left to operate. The survey received over 13,970 responses from startups and SMEs small and medium businesses located in over 90 districts of India. Only 6% of the respondents surveyed said that they are covered for over 6 months. India involves top 5 military spenders. The US, China and India were 3 among the world's top 5 biggest military spenders of 2019, with 2 Asian countries making it among the top 3 for the first time. This was announced by Stockholm International Peace Research Institute (SIPRI) in new data release on 27 April 2020. This is the first time that 2 Asian states have featured among the top 3 military spenders. A bagged funding for COVID-19 project. A startup incubated at the University of Hyderabad has been selected for COVID-19 funding by the Biotechnology Industry Research Assistance Council (BIRAC). OncoSeq Bio Private Limited will receive funding support for developing an in vitro lung organoid model. BIRAC comes under the Union Science and Technology Ministry's Department of Biotechnology (DBT). Low-cost mechanical ventilator developed. A team of engineering students from IIT Bombay, NIT Srinagar and Islamic University of Science and Technology Avantipora, Pulwama, Jammu and Kashmir has come up with a low-cost ventilator using locally available materials. It is named Rudar ventilator. Rudar provides necessary functionalities which can provide adequate breathing support. Photojournalist Roy passed away. Veteran sports photojournalist Ronnie Roy passed away in April 2020. Popularly known as Ronnie, he was associated with Bengali Daily Aajkal since 1990s and covered the ICC World Cup in England in 2019. Having started from the entertainment section, Roy switched to sports and became a well-known face, establishing a good rapport with both players and officials of all disciplines. Assam government launched new scheme Dhanvantri. Assam government has launched a new scheme Dhanvantri, under which locally unavailable medicines are provided to patients at home. Medicines below 200 rupees will be provided free of cost to patients. Health workers are delivering medicines for patients who cannot get it within 10 km of their radius. 260 calls had already been received within 4 hours of launching the scheme. ITMK developed an AI-based search engine. Indian Institute of Information Technology and Management, Kerala, has developed an AI semantic search engine to enable researchers to get deeper insights into scientific studies. It is named www.vilokana.in, which in Sanskrit means finding out. The search engine will guide the researchers to the right information very fast. Kerala Government Hospital deployed a robot. A government hospital in Ernakulam has developed a robot to serve food and medicines to coronavirus patients. The aim is to reduce risk of infections for doctors and health workers. Malayalam star Mohanlal Viswanathy Foundation donated the autonomous robot to the COVID-19 ward of the Ernakulam Government Medical College Hospital. The robot, named Karmi Bot, will be used to assist patients. Scientists working on anti-COVID drugs, Department of Biotechnology, Center of Innovative and Applied Bioprocessing at Mohali has planned a few research projects under the drug discovery platform. The research will explore the separation of therapeutic and valuable medicinal components from the peel and seeds of fruits, and utilization of natural garlic essential oil as an ACE2 protein inhibitor for preventing SARS-CoV-2 invasion. Researchers at CIMAP developed 2 herbal products. Researchers at Central Institute of Medicinal and Aromatic Plants in Lucknow have developed 2 scientifically proven herbal products which can boost the immunity of the persons. They also help in alleviating the dry cough symptom generally associated with the coronavirus infection. These are named CIM Paushak and herbal cough syrup. COVID-19 may affect central nervous system. Study has shown that COVID-19 may affect the central nervous system, causing loss of smell and taste. Scientists of IIT Jodhpur have explored the neuroinvasive nature of the COVID-19 virus, highlighting that loss of smell and taste of infected patients makes their entire central nervous system and the underlying structure in the brain more prone to viral infection with devastating effects. Maruti Suzuki producing low-cost ventilator. Maruti Suzuki is now spearheading the production of low-cost ventilators in the country. The production is going on in Gautam Buddha Nagar of UP, where it is supporting Agwa Healthcare, a startup, to scale up ventilators production. Maruti Suzuki is enhancing the production by powering in the vendors and doing the quality control. Technology Dev Center prepared PPE kits. Technology Development Center under MSME Ministry of the Union Government is engaged in preparing PPE kits and masks for COVID-19 warriors. The standard quality PPE kits and masks prepared at this center are made available to the corona warriors. As of now, more than 80,000 masks and more than 4,000 PPE kits have been prepared here. Kerala using robots. Kerala is using robots to minimize human interaction in COVID-19 treatment. A robot named Nightingale 19 is being used to provide food and medicines to COVID-19 patients at the district COVID center in Ankarkandi in Kannur district in Kerala. The robot also has a special display facility attached to it that allows patients to communicate with health workers and their relatives. China approved its third coronavirus vaccine. China has approved its third coronavirus vaccine for the second phase of clinical trials, and inactivated vaccine developed by Wuhan Institute of Biological Products has started its clinical trials. An inactivated vaccine consists of virus particles, bacteria, or other pathogens that have been grown in culture and then lose disease producing capacity. Animals tested positive for COVID-19. Animals at two mink farms in the Netherlands have tested positive for COVID-19. The minks are not the first animals infected with the coronavirus. The findings come after positive tests in two pet cats in New York State, in some tigers and lions at the Bronx Zoo, adding to a small number of confirmed cases of the virus in animals worldwide. Government appointed new secretaries. Union government on 26 April 2020 appointed new secretaries, special secretaries, and additional secretaries in different ministries and departments. Information and Broadcasting Secretary Ravi Mittal has been appointed as the Sports Secretary. Higher Education Amit Khare will hold additional charge of Ministry of Information and Broadcasting. NTPC to provide 10 electric cars in Delhi. NTPC has invited Global Expression of Interest EOI to provide 10 hydrogen fuel cell based electric buses and electric cars in Leh and Delhi. The EOI has been issued by NTPC wholly owned subsidiary NTPC Vidyut Vyapar Nigam Limited. The move is first of its kind project in the country where in a complete solution from green energy to the fuel cell vehicle will be developed. Badruddin Sheikh passed away. Senior Congress leader and councillor in Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation. Badruddin Sheikh passed away in April 2020 following COVID-19 infection. He had also served as State Congress spokesperson and leader of opposition in AMC in past. He had also held many positions in the past, including the Vice President of Khwaja Sahib Dargah Committee, Ajmer Sharif. IITs and IIITs will not hike tuition fees. Indian Institute of Technology and Indian Institute of Information Technology will not hike tuition fee for any course for the academic year 2021. This was stated by HRD Minister Ramesh Pokhriyal Nishank in New Delhi on 26 April 2020. The decision was taken after consultation with the chairman of the Standing Committee of the IIT Council and directors of IITs. Thank you. Please subscribe the channel, like and share the video with your family and friends. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat.